Hey, what is up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. WikiLeaks has dropped a bombshell treasure trove of documents today that relate to this mysterious code name known as Vault7. We have done videos on this in the past. If you don't know, just to catch you up real quick, a couple weeks back, WikiLeaks on their Twitter started posting these very cryptic tweets about something called Vault7. Each tweet gave us a different hint. One tweet would say, "Where is Vault7?" Another would say, "What is Vault7?" And up until now, we could only theorize as to what they were talking about, what was the secret meaning behind Vault7. And today, WikiLeaks released this, and I'll put the link to it down in the video description. And what we know now, among some of the other damaging information, what stuck out the most is that apparently, and according to these documents, there has been a partnership between the CIA and British secret intelligence to use consumer products, such as your Samsung flat screen TV, to spy on you. So just to read you a little bit of what the press release here states, it says, "Today, Tuesday, March 7th, 2017, WikiLeaks begins its new series of leaks on the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency. Codenamed Vault7 by WikiLeaks, it is the largest ever publication of confidential documents on the agency. The first part of the series, entitled Year Zero, comprises of 8,761 documents and files from an isolated, high-security network situated inside the CIA's Center for Cyber Intelligence in Langley, Virginia. Recently, the CIA lost control of a majority of its hacking arsenal, including malware, viruses, trojans, weaponized zero-day exploits, malware remote control systems, and associated documentation. This extraordinary collection, which amounts to more than several 100 million lines of code, gives its processor the entire hacking capacity of the CIA. Year Zero introduces the scope and direction of the CIA's global covert hacking program, its malware arsenal, and dozens of zero-day weaponized exploits against a wide range of US and European company products, including Apple's iPhone, Google's Android, Microsoft Windows, and even Samsung TVs, which are turned into covert microphones. The press release goes on to state that by the end of 2016, the CIA's hacking division had produced more than 1,000 hacking systems, trojans, viruses, and other weaponized malware, where its hackers had utilized more code than that used to run Facebook. The CIA had created, in effect, its own NSA. So what does this all mean? In a nutshell, the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, in coordination with other countries, including that of Britain, has installed malware on things such as your iPhone, your Samsung Galaxy Android phone, your Samsung Smart TV, in order to spy on you. And they do this through the support of backdoors, exploits, malicious payloads, trojans, viruses, and any other kind of malware that the CIA and the hackers that it pays could come up with. The increasing sophistication of surveillance techniques has drawn comparisons to George Orwell's 1984. Something called Weeping Angel was developed by the CIA's Embedded Devices branch. How's that for a lovely name? Which infests smart TVs, transforming them into covert microphones that are turned on after you have already turned your television off and you think it's off, but it's really on and it's watching you, it's listening to you. The press release goes on to say that the attack against Samsung smart TVs was developed in cooperation with the United Kingdom's MI5. After infestation, Weeping Angel places the target TV in a, quote, fake off mode, so that the owner falsely believes the TV is off when it is on. Now, in this fake off mode, the TV operates as a bug, recording conversations in the room and sending them over the internet to a covert CIA server. Alright, just to stop here, this really should be freaking you out. And as I'm recording this, as I speak, sitting next to me is a new model Samsung smart TV. It's the same TV that I have in my bedroom, as well as other rooms of the house. Virtually all of the equipment I own is Samsung, besides my laptop and a few other smaller things, but TVs, Samsung. I mean, we already knew through what Edward Snowden had told us in the past that the government was able to spy on you through your computer's webcam. And so I have always had a piece of tape taped over my webcam on my laptop. And I suggest all of you guys do the same, because it was proven that the US government has the capability and was activating these cameras on your computer or your cell phone, even when you thought it was off, even when your computer was off, in order to spy on you. And so get those pieces of tape out if you haven't yet. So speaking of these technologies that the CIA has been bugging, as of October 2014, the CIA was looking at infecting the vehicle control systems used by modern cars and trucks. The purpose of such control is not specified, but it would permit the CIA to engage in nearly undetectable assassinations. The CIA's mobile devices branch developed numerous attacks to remotely hack and control popular smartphones. Infected phones can be instructed to send the CIA the user's geolocation, audio, and text communications, as well as covertly activate the phone's camera and microphone. Despite iPhone's minority share of the global smartphone market in 2016, a specialized unit of the CIA's mobile development branch produced a malware to infest, control, and exfiltrate data from iPhones and other Apple products running iOS, such as iPads. A similar unit targets Google's Android, which is used to run the majority of the world's smartphones, including Samsung, HTC, and Sony. There were over 1.15 billion Android-powered phones sold last year. And it's also been shown that these techniques permit the CIA to bypass the encryption of WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, Weibo, Confide, and Cloakman by hacking the smartphones that they run on and collecting audio and message traffic before encryption is applied. We also find out that the CIA malware targets Windows, OS X, Linux, and routers. Not to mention infectors for removable media, such as USB sticks, systems to hide data in images or in covert disk areas, and to keep its malware infestations going. Many of these infection efforts are pulled together by the CIA's automated implant branch. So, are you guys starting to see a pattern here? I mean, the CIA, and really, did you guys not know this, has really been up to no good lately. And not only that, but they have a specific branch for each type of consumer product, television, router, phone, whatever. They have a different branch for each one. One branch for targeting these phones, another one for targeting TVs, another one for targeting operating systems, another for targeting web servers and routers, and hell, they probably even have one to target your toaster and your coffee maker. We also found out how the CIA steals hacking fingerprints to cover its tracks. Now, for those of you who aren't up to par on hacking or how it works, virtually every hacking technique, when you're hacking into a computer, it leaves a fingerprint behind. You're going to leave evidence that you've hacked into a computer system. And what we have found out that the CIA has been doing has been stealing the fingerprints of other hackers from places like Russia and other countries and leaving them behind to cover their own tracks. So basically, they are framing. other hackers after they have broken into a computer system, the CIA that is. So when people come in to investigate, these special computer fingerprints will trace back to someone far away from the CIA. So yeah, this is basically just a simple rundown of what I know so far. I'm going to post some links for you guys down in the video description, but this is very big news. There's a lot of files to go through, and I know we've been waiting a long time to try to figure out what this Vault 7 is, and it would seem that we are getting a little taste here, and that virtually everything in your house is now a bug to record and track you. Your televisions, your computers, your iPads, your iPhones, your operating systems on those said devices, and likely your fridge, your microwave, and your Xbox. But you know what? We've been talking about this for years, and, at the very least, you can be proactive. You can cover up your webcams with tape, and especially when it comes to this topic that we're doing here, I have no doubt that I have been listened in on by people who are investigating me, who are looking into what I'm talking about on this channel. And just for the fact that I'm posting this video now, bringing what they are doing to the attention of hundreds of thousands of people is reason alone for them to switch on the old TV microphone and listen into what I've been doing. So, of course, when I know more, I will let you guys know. I was going to post another video when this news broke, so I wanted to get this up right away. So stay tuned. I have another video coming with a whole list of UFO sightings that I want to show you guys, and also an update on these strange sounds that we were talking about in a recent video being heard across the world. These strange booming sounds, but not only booms, but just strange, eerie sounds. And I've got some new video and some new audio of some of these sounds, alright? So do stay tuned. If you don't get notifications, just check back to the channel. And if you want to know when the next video is coming, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I always post when I'm working on a video, and I always give an ETA as to when the next video is going to be uploaded. So follow me on Twitter, let me know what you guys think here, and I'll see you guys back here in just a little bit.